there's some big problems there. She has marked out for her own gimmick, and it's a very normal thing to do. I'm just using her because that's who we're talking about. But you see this with athletes all the time. Connor is extremely guilty of it, but everybody is in every single sport. And it does become a little bit tough because for the long term, it's not a wonderful recipe. And you see so many people in sports, some of our biggest heroes, that 10 years removed from that spotlight reveal to us that they've been to rehab and they picked up a drug problem and a drinking problem and had some very dark thoughts and some dark moments because they were out of that spotlight. That's just a slippery slope, and fame is a drug. It's a very slippery slope. Sometimes you just hope that some of those real greats that had a goal and achieved it and made it in every possible way, from the accolades to the financial benefits to just the things that come with it, that they would be above that. And her reaction, which was very genuine and which, she did earn through hard work and winning a crowd over, she really appreciated it. It really felt good and accomplished by those cheers. And in the wrestling world or in any world of sport, that can be very dangerous when you associate your worth to the reaction of strangers. And I say it to you a lot over here, Jacob, but it's always okay to read what they're saying about you. It's a tremendous problem when you start to believe it. Either way, if you believe you are the greatest thing, it's a problem. If you believe you're terrible and worthless, it's a problem. So if you can't disassociate yourself from those comments of strangers, whether it's through social media or even the roar of a crowd, the cheers and the boos, if you can't disassociate yourself and realize this is an event, the doors are going to open, the tent's going to pop up, the popcorn's going to pop, and then everybody's going to go home, and I need to as well. If you can't do that, it's not a wonderful thing for the long term. And I was happy for her and that she had a great moment, but there was a part of me that did leave a little bit concerned of going, hey, now wait just a second. You do understand that this is manufactured, and as great as it is, it could also go the other way some nights. And everybody goes home at the end of the night. None of it's real. Make sure you do understand that. And don't take this with you. Don't let the highs get too highs and don't let the lows get too low, and stay grounded and move forward. And just remember, this is entertainment. And I don't just mean from the WWE. The same goes to fighting. The same goes to basketball. The same goes to football. I mean, it's carried across the board, but this is just what it is, right? For the fans, it's just this. It's within a box. I walk through the door. I walk out the door. I'm done with that. I have to go back to my life and my family and my stresses and my ups and my downs. But I do see the athletes extend those walls, and it just becomes bell to bell 24/7. This is what it is, and what I'm doing, and the whole world's watching me, and everybody. Nobody is. No, they're not. Nobody is. Nobody cares. They will for the next time you walk out, whether that's once a week or in the fight sport 2 to 3 times a year. They will that, and then they go back to their life. Make sure you do too. Be careful. Don't mark out for your own gimmick.